Cody Burke is a comp supervisor in Nickelodeon Studios. He has worked on numerous shows within his 8 years at Nickelodeon. Chris Jones is a cinematographer for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. He has also worked on major motion picture films and reality TV shows. Working in the film industry has many different descriptions. It can range from being a director or producer, or just a simple cameraman, but you can also work in the animation industry instead. There are many different opinions on how you can get into the prestigious film industry. A lot of people believe that you need to go to college to become a filmmaker, but that is not always the case. Working in the animation industry is a little different.
College is not necessary in animation. Not once have I ever been asked in my professional career where I'd gone to school. What matters most is your demo reel and your ability to do the work.
Schools like the School of Visual Arts in New York City and Cal Arts in California have very good animation programs. In animation, there are two major kinds. There's 2D animation and 3D animation. The first 2D animated feature film was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, made in 1937 by none other than Walt Disney. 3D animation was not invented until 1971. Ed Catmull made a 3D animation of his hand, which was made for a senior project at the University of Utah. The first feature film for 3D animation was Toy Story, made in 1995, which was Pixar's rise to glory and made a huge impact on 2D animation after Toy Story was released, because everyone started to like 3D animation more.
Pixar went on to create the world's first computer animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world.
While at Nickelodeon nowadays, they mainly use 2D animation for shows like SpongeBob and Star Trek.
Currently, I'm a comp supervisor on a show called Big Nate, and prior to that, I was the lead effects artist on Star Trek Prodigy. Being a comp supervisor basically means that I'm involved in a lot of the post-production. We work with a lot of overseas vendors, and they deliver shots back to us, and all those shots have to be reviewed.
While working in the real-life film industry, the director helps run the whole production, with creating shots and making sure everything goes smoothly, while the producer is the big man in charge. The producer accepts the Best Picture award at the Oscars, and for good reason. Getting into a good film school is hard. Usually, you have to submit a short film and complete a large application of some sort. Some of the best film schools are USC, NYU, and Chapman University. A lot of people believe that film school is a waste of money and time because film school is very pricey. There are a lot of ways to get your name out there for film. You can just pick up a camera and shoot something, and boom, you're a director. You can also make a film and submit it to a film festival to get your name out there. But the easiest way to get your name out there is just make a film and post it on YouTube. One of the best ways to get a job in the film industry is to network.
I mean, I'm kind of terrible at networking, but I think it is valuable. And it's funny because the longer you're in the business, the more you realize it is such a small television world.
Working in the film industry is hard. People report that you could work up to 17 hours a day with little to no breaks.
I shoot every practice, every game, home and road. So we have, for a game day, we'll have a morning skate that is at like 10 in the morning, 9, 10 in the morning. I'll show up at morning skate. Then I have to be at the arena at noon to help set up for the actual broadcast of the game. I travel with the team. As soon as that game's over, after we film all day, we'll go on the team plane and we'll fly straight to New York. So we might not land or get in till 1, 2, sometimes 3 in the morning after working like a 12, 14-hour day.
There are so many companies that produce entertainment in the film industry. You could work for a show like Saturday Night Live, or work for a company that produces blockbuster movies like Warner Brothers Studios. In conclusion, working in the film industry isn't for everyone. Neither is animation, but if you stick to your passion and network with the right people, you will get the job you want in either industry of your choice.